We are living in very strange and chaotic times. It's a bumpy ride for all of us. Whether you are still working, whether you are now working from home and perhaps even homeschooling, or whether you have been laid off, it's tough times for everyone. I mean, nothing is certain and nothing is normal, and perhaps is not going to be normal for a very long time. Hi, my name is Farzana and I'm a transformation coach. I help people to navigate through the process of change. Change can come from our own desire to upgrade and up-level and evolve our lives, right? But sometimes change is thrust upon us from some external event or crisis like this pandemic. If you are watching this video, that is awesome. It's also awesome that you are watching this video and perhaps other videos to try to figure out how to get a handle, how to master your mind, how to manage your mind, and how to manage your emotions so that you can stay calm and centered and sane and resilient through this challenging passage of time. You see, it's never really about the circumstance and the situations, right? Because you can't control much of that. But what you can control is your response to life, your response to situations, right? And it's the way that you show up and the way that you deal with situations that determines your ride and experience. So how we emerge at the other end of this global pandemic is up to each one of us. It's important to take care of ourselves. It's our own responsibility to keep ourselves safe, sane, and healthy, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So we need to really hold on to our sanity and our center, because right now our collective limbic system is totally activated, which means our little amygdala is freaking out in survival mode, right? And it's having thoughts like, what am I going to do about my business, my job, my bills? Netflix, take me away. What about my health? What about my family? What if I get really, really sick and perhaps even die? These are really, really scary thoughts, right? And these are the kind of thoughts that keep going around and around when we are trapped in the limbic system, which is the fear zone part of our brain. And it's a very scary place to hang out. The good news is that we don't have to stay in the fear zone. We may cycle back and forth in and out of the fear, but we don't have to stay stuck in anxiety. See, over in your more evolved, calmer part of the brain, your higher consciousness, it is trying to figure out what to do and how to prepare for what lays ahead. This part of your brain is wise. This part of your brain reminds you that you have already been through many tumultuous events. I mean, just look at the past 20 years already. We've had the dot-com bust, then there was 9/11, and then there was the financial meltdown, right? Yet here we are. And the wiser part of you that has survived through all of that knows that the best strategy is to stay calm and carry on. It knows that we need to adapt, and you need to adjust the sails and course correct as needed. So my question to you, my friend, is What are you doing to course correct your life after COVID? What sorts of things do you need to prepare for? If you've lost your job, what happens next? How can you skill up? What's your plan? What needs to happen? Without doubt, life is never going to be the same after COVID. But with all certainty, life is going to continue with or without you, ready or not. So what are you going to do to set yourself up for success on the other side of this collective pause on life as we know it? How will you use this time productively and positively? What's your plan for the rest of 2020? Many of us prior to the pandemic may have actually wished to have some time out, to step off the hamster wheel of life, to figure out our career, our purpose, why we're unhappy, what's working, what's not, what needs to change, what's important, what's essential. Now is that time. Taking care of our mindset and managing our emotions is so important on a daily basis, but it becomes especially essential and crucial during a time of crisis to be able to stay centered and to stay calm. And that's exactly why I decided to create this set of videos, to be able to help you to be able to navigate through all of the changes that are going to be going on throughout the summer and into 2021. So if you like this video and you'd like to stay tuned for more tips and techniques on how to stay calm, centered, and resilient through these chaotic times, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and please share this video with other friends and family members who could really use some help in staying calm and centered through this time of uncertainty. My name is Farzana. It's my pleasure to be creating these videos, and I hope you'll check back in on a weekly basis as I keep on adding more videos to the library to help you be able to manage your mindset and manage your emotions, and to be able to stay sane, healthy, and resilient, because we're really all in this together. And I'd love to hear what sort of things you're going through, so please, write down your comments down below. Let me know where you are tuning in from, which part of the world, how are things for you, what's going on for you, what sort of issues are coming up, what sort of feelings are you having to tackle, what kind of questions do you have. I'd love to be able to answer, help, and so forth. I'll talk to you next week. Please subscribe. Please stay tuned in.